this thing is considered as one of the best wireless gaming headsets on the market, and it's probably one of the most expensive ones as well. But the question is this thing actually worth it, and should you even consider buying it? Or maybe you should think of something else. So without further ado, let's just find out. And as you guys from the title, we will be reviewing this Logitech G Pro X Wireless. The headset with a very long name because it also includes something Lightspeed or something. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, this is G Pro X Wireless headset. And as always, as with every single one of my videos, I'm going to be giving you the answer right away, whether this thing is actually worth it to buy or not. So here it is. This is probably one of the best gaming headsets that I have ever used. It is amazing for gaming, but pretty average for everything else. And in my opinion, this thing might not be worth it of its full asking price of $230. And I would probably pay more $150 for it, or closer to its usual sales price, $170, if I would desperately need wireless headset. But why though? So let's discuss that. Now I'm going to be fully honest here and give you the full disclaimers. I did not buy this headset. This headset was sent to me by the Streamlabs and Logitech for absolutely free of charge because I requested this specific headset, and they did not pay me to do video about this, and they didn't even ask me to do video about this, and they have no idea that I'm making this video, and no one will see this video except myself before it's uploaded. So just to let you know, I got this because I requested this one specifically. So let's discuss details of this headset. Then let's go through the good and bad things like interchangeably. And let's start with the good one, and probably the best one is its looks. This headset looks absolutely amazing because yeah, even though it's a gaming headset, it does not give off this gaming vibe. It just looks pretty premium headset. Everything is made either very premium plastic or the metal. Like this part of the headset is a metal. This one right here is metal. This is very premium plastic. You have your I don't think that it's a real leather, but you have your leatherette cushions in here. You have your coiled cables here, and you can actually change the size of the headset very easily. The headset feels pretty heavy, but not very heavy on your hand, and it feels pretty awesome to wear. You have all your controls on your left side. You have your mute button right here. You have your volume control right here, which is not stepped. It's just very free and can move freely. You have your power button, turn on and off. You have your charger, which is a USB-C, and you have your turn on and off indicator. If you turn it on, you can see it's on, it's off, and that's basically all there is. And by the way, entire headset comes with this pouch, which is very soft and very high quality pouch, which is amazing. And in this pouch you will have your cushions, your fabric cushions if you prefer this one. I actually prefer the leather ones. You have your charging cable, pretty long, and you have your detachable microphone right here, which can be bended and like whatever shapes that you want. As for the size and fit, and here will be probably my first downside, I guess, but it's personally for me because I have a giant head. Like I'm wearing the size XL helmet, so I have pretty large head, and on its maximum size it just fits me just right there, barely on the point that, as you can see, it gives me like pretty huge dent on my hair. And thankfully the pressure here is not that big, and thankfully the cushion on the top is pretty good just to not feel the pressure of this. But yeah, if you have a giant head like I do, like if you wear size XL helmets or something like that, yeah, this might be just barely fitting you, and anyone smaller than that, yeah, it will fit you perfectly, because as you can see, the smallest size is pretty small, and as you can see on my head, my giant head, the smallest size barely even covers my ears. And probably the question that you will have is about the battery time, how long the battery actually lasts on this one. And to be fair, I never ever had any problems with the battery on this headset. I've been using this for 3 months now, and to be fair, I've charged it only a handful of times. Just to give you, I didn't actually measure the exact number of hours that this thing will actually last, but I play on average like around 4 to 5 hours a day. And yeah, the headset is constantly on at least for 4 or 5 hours, and I'm charging it once from 3 to 5 days. So yeah, it lasts pretty well, and it charges pretty fast as well. So I do not have any problems with this one. Until now, everything sounds pretty great. But let me tell you about the most awful thing of this headset, and it is this thing right here. This thing right here. This is its microphone. Installing the microphone is pretty easy. You have your microphone slot right here. You are going to slot it like that, and that's basically it. Your microphone is connected, and yeah, it can just shape it however you want, but it sounds like absolute poop. It is awful. I have not seen the microphone that sounds that bad stock out of the box. It is absolutely awful, and yeah, I don't know why Logitech made microphone this bad. It has like software features like blue voice and things like that, but yeah, it does not work. I could not get this microphone quality to anything close that I would consider even remotely good or average. So yeah, this thing will never be used for me. I will never use this one. Yeah, thankfully I have a high-end microphone like this one, and I actually was not expecting this to be the same sound quality as this one, because yeah, this is a $250 microphone, and this is, well, part of $230 headset, but still, I did not expect anything major from it. But yeah, it's just bad. Like, you can hear it yourself right now.
Okay, this is the quality of the microphone. I actually lowered the volume a little bit, but yeah, it sounds pretty loud. Nonetheless, I'm gonna put this a bit away just to not sound too loud. And this is the quality of the microphone of Pro X Wireless. And yeah, be the judge of that, whether you will like this or not.
Another thing that I actually did not enjoy that much is its, well, regular sound outside of games, like how it sounds on, for example, during the like when you're listening, for example, the music, and it does not sound that great. I did not enjoy it that much. It sounds very, I don't know, gamey. It sounds like you're listening to the game soundtrack, and it's not very loud. The sound is not that rich. I did not enjoy it that much. But I'm comparing it to the studio monitor headsets. But even though the studio monitor headsets can be much cheaper than this one, so if you are an avid musical listener and want to use this one for the music, like wireless music, no, this is not the best, especially if you are a music producer. This is not the best. This is purely gaming headset. And another thing that is maybe bad for some, but yeah, it's not bad for me, but I will still say it. This thing requires a separate dongle, which is pretty large, like large USB stick, in order to connect to your computer. And yeah, it's not that, it's pretty big, and it's pretty big, and I don't love how big it is. Yes, but yes, this dongle actually allows you to have very low latency and light speed connection. Literally, it just sounds like a regular wide microphone latency wise. But yeah, it's just, you should know that it just has it, and it's big one. But what about in games? How does this sound in games? And I can safely say that this sounds absolutely fantastic. Surround sound on this thing is insane. I owned surround sound Logitech headsets in the past, like years ago, or maybe 10 years ago, and it was insane. But this thing blows everything out of the water. The spatial awareness that you can get with this one is insane. If you can hear something that is happening around you, you can insanely accurately pinpoint everything, which is amazing. I played a lot of games with this one that requires situational awareness, and a lot of times it actually helped me to hear the danger way before I could see it, which is insanely good. And I just love this thing for the gaming. So for the gaming, this is simply fantastic. But the question is it actually worth it? This thing costs $230 base price, and it can go on a discount of $170, or closer to $150 on a discount. Is it actually worth it for those prices? Well, $230 for this one, I don't know, probably not. Even though it looks amazing, the build quality is fantastic, the functionality of this is not $230. If it had an amazing microphone, yeah, maybe I would say that maybe it is worth it if you are going to use a microphone a lot. But as just headphones, yeah, I don't know. And the main reason why I would say that I don't know and the main reason why I would say that this is not worth full price is because of its wired version. Because the regular Pro X headset, which is exactly the same thing as this one except for it is wired, has the base price of $130 and it is constantly on a sale of below $100. So basically wired version will cost half of the price of the wireless version, and it sounds almost the same, and it sounds and feels almost the same, except for the wired version is actually a bit lighter than this one. Is the wireless functionality worth of a double price? Well, unless you absolutely need to go fully wireless, I would say no. If this thing was Bluetooth maybe, or through Wi-Fi, or through any other means except for its proprietary dongle, I would say that yeah, maybe it's worth it because I could connect to the multiple different devices, but it requires dongle nonetheless. So basically it requires still connection to the computer, physical connection to the computer, and you will need to constantly charge it. So I'm sitting in front of my computer right here. Why this thing is more worth it for me than the wired version? I cannot think of anything, because there is no reason. Only thing is because I don't want to touch anything right here, and maybe I just want to stand up and go right there for some reason, or just go right there for some reason, and I just don't want my cables to be tangled up. But I really don't care about this. I always had a wired headset before that. I was gaming on a wired headset before this, and I didn't have any problems with this, so why would this be a problem right now? Why would this one be worth double the price compared to wired one? Yeah, I don't have any reason. Don't get me wrong, this thing is absolutely amazing, but if you are tight on a budget and you want something that is the best value for your money, go for the Pro X wired one. You can get it for somewhere $90, somewhere around $90, or maybe even cheaper than that, and get the wired version, which will be much better for you. The wireless version just costs way too much. If the base price of the wireless version was $150 and it would go to the sales of $120 or maybe $110, then yeah, I would say absolutely go for the wireless one. And because he added $20 to $30, maybe it is worth it to go for the wireless. Maybe unless you absolutely don't need wireless one. But for the double price, no, I would not go for this one. Yeah, I'm still thankful for the Streamlabs and Logitech for sending me this, because yeah, I love it, and I will be using it for the foreseeable future, because yeah, I'm not planning to buy anything else, because this is so great. $230, $170, yeah. Go below 150, maybe you can talk. But until then, just because wired ones exist for much cheaper. Well, I guess this will be it for today. Thanks for being here with me, and like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want more videos like this one, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. See ya.